Will the market go up or down? Should you lock in or float? Find out this and more with Master of the Markets, hosted by Barry Habib of MBS Highway. Brought to you by Planet Home Lending. Secured by private equity, Planet Home Lending might just be the largest wholesale lender you've never heard of. Our competitive pricing opens the door, but we know it's our knowledgeable and accessible account executives who will make Planet Home Lending your first and last look on every loan.
Welcome to Master of the Markets. I'm Barry Habib at MBS Highways, created exclusively for Mortgage News Network, brought to you by Planet Home Lending. Hey, so last week was an interesting one. Few things happened that we should take note of. First of all, housing data that came in, a little bit misinterpreted. The media is saying, hey, housing starts were down. But remember, the storms between Florida and Texas certainly had a bearing on that. And while the media takes that as bad news, you know, it's has to be taken a few steps down the chessboard here when you say, okay, if builders are building a little bit less, but demand remains strong, tight supply, strong demand probably goes more towards supporting home prices. So just think about that. Existing home sales came in pretty good as well. And when we take a look at the numbers that really mattered for interest rates, it wasn't an economic report, but it was what was done in Washington. Passing the budget in the Senate caused the investor community to feel that this now paves the way for tax reform. And this stock market desperately wants tax reform because it's kind of priced a lot of that in already, so it would be a big disappointment if it didn't happen. Now, you know that stocks and bonds kind of on opposite ends of the seesaw. They're competing for the same investment dollar. So stock market, as you can imagine, really liked this at the end of the week last week. Bond market, not so much. And because this happened, the bond market actually made an important move. Technically, it broke below in price now, below its 200-day moving average. So that would suggest that there could be a little bit more downside in price, upside in yield ahead. So we're going to suggest that you play this pretty cautiously this week from the rate perspective. Now, we're going to get some more housing data this week, and I do anticipate that the housing data come in, again, pretty good as it has been. You know, the levels of appreciation have been pretty strong, and you really need to look at your specific market. We do such a good job at MBS Highway of providing you real estate report cards and an incredible way to compare buying, renting, as well as other tools. Take a peek, look at the tools that we have. Every one of your clients will want it. Every one of your realtors will want it, and it will help you do more business. Hope you guys have a great week. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
Feel the difference of what a decentralized operation makes. With account executives in your backyard and in your office, not hidden in a call center, we know what you and your borrower desires based on your market, and will be in your office helping you through every step of the way. Those are just a few of the differences our clients see every day with Planet Home Lending Wholesale.
This is Mortgage News Network.